Viewer discretion is advised.
What is love? Is it some romantic getaway? Is it a movie date? Or even sex? No, it is, without a doubt, renting a girlfriend. Now, before you type on your crusty keyboards, I am reviewing the anime called Rent a Girlfriend, so put down your pitchforks and allow your fellow brother to cook. On a side note, I already reviewed episode 1 in my previous video, so click that if you missed it. But if you don't, I'll do a quick recap for you guys since I love y'all so much, and then we'll transition.
3, 2, 1.
College guy lives a normal love life. One day she breaks up with him. Dude resorts and busting off. This nigga gets desperate and calls her rent a girlfriend. They have some small talk. Then they go to the aquarium. You know, she mentions that she's never been to an aquarium. They chatted up a bit about some damn fish. She thanks him for the service. He goes to give her a good review until he notices comments claiming that they have the same experience with the same girl. The chip gets mad. He confronts her about it. She gets pissed. They have like a back and forth. He gets a call that his grandmother just passed out. He introduces his girlfriend. They agree to keep this rent-a-girlfriend a secret from all. Her grandma is also present at the hospital, which is nuts. They hide between the sheets. In the end, they decide to never do this and pretend dating ever again for as long as they live.
3 hours later.
They see each other at the same damn college. This is insane. She kidnaps him in the storage room and warns him to never tell anyone about the rent-a-girlfriend situation. Of course, later on in the day, whoop-de-doo, they live right next to each other.
Oh no!
So his grandma calls and tells him to bring his girlfriend tonight. He begs her to be his girlfriend just this once for his grandma. She refuses. She's like, hell nah, and reminds him of the deal. He still persists and she still rejects. His grandma comes down to visit Kazuya. She sees that his girlfriend ain't here. She assumes they're breaking up. Right before Kazuya was about to tell the truth about their relationship, but Chizuru comes in clutch and is like, hello, Grandma. I'm your girlfriend now. That was clutch as fuck. Of course, Grandma's pretty overzealous about it. My guy gets on his knees thanking Chizuru for saving his life. Grandma invites both of them to visit her next week. Kazuya begs again and offers money, but Chizuru only agrees to do renting for 1 hour. And she stresses that she's only doing it for Grandma. So of course, this guy goes home and busts off the pictures, bro.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
So the next day, he sees his ex. The dude fumbles his words. He can't stop staring at booty. He meets up with Chizuru again. Kazuya's friends are flabbergasted by his girlfriend. They invite him to dinner. They walk in and see his ex. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought this shit was a setup at first. Of course, this guy was flabbergasted. The ex starts blabbering about how bad Kazuya is in the bedroom and how dirty he is. Damn! The shit felt like a humiliation ritual, I'm not gonna lie. Chizuru stands up for him like the real goat she is. This nigga don't even thank her, by the way, and doesn't even walk her home. You know, he ends up walking with this motherfucker? I mean, I know she apologized for her outburst, but that shit was not genuine. She just mad he went another bit. Well, he gets back to his dorm room. He apologizes to Chizuru for involving him in his romantic affairs. She completely understood how desperate people can get when it comes to people in true love. He get really upset, blaming himself, but Chizuru reassures him and offers him an extended deal to help him through the process of missing his ex. Kazuya goes on a trip with friends. Of course, he sees his ex, and what a surprise, Chizuru as well. He pulls her into the bathroom, demanding to know, why are you here at this specific spot? She's wondering the same thing. He tells her there's a chance him and his ex, named Mami, are getting back together. He oversteps his boundaries and says, Chizuru, you might be jealous, that's why I didn't tell you. So of course, Chizuru completely denies it, wondering where this guy got that idea from. Mami knocks on the door, and here's a girl in the bathroom. He denies it, and she keeps persisting, like, yo, I know there's another girl in the bathroom. And voila, Chizuru comes in the clutch.
He's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Kazuya asks why she did that. She says, all of this would have been avoided if you told everyone that we broke up. They chat for a bit. Mami calls Kazuya behind the rocks, and yeah, this happened.
Oh, it's disgusting!
She tells him to pretend like, hey, like this never happened and act normal. And of course, this nigga is bugging over a kiss. Kazuya tells the whole group that him and Chizuru were talking about breaking up when his friends got mad and gives him that clobbering time. He praises Chizuru, saying how much of a great partner she is to him and that he's moving on too quickly. He needs to start thinking with his brain instead of his dick. Kazuya tells Chizuru, since he's getting back with mommy, that there's no need for this. She agrees. Kazuya's friend pulls up to talk about how great of a person Kazuya is. He gives her 2 tickets to the ferry ride for both Kaguya and Chizuru. They agree to go together. Chizuru gets really sick, falls off the boat,
And Chizuru does some superhero shit.
My nigga.
thank God she's alive, but this nigga is out cold. She performs CPR on this guy, thank God he's alive. And of course, this guy is wondering whether that was a real kiss or not.
I have to remember that Mizuhara is a rental girlfriend. I shouldn't interpret that as a real kiss.
She goes to the hospital, she has thoughts about how good of a guy he is. Kazuya gets picked up by his friends, and look who's pissed.
God damn!
He goes back home, looks at some pictures of mommy, and starts busting off. He said this shit.
This is gonna be a big one.
He randomly starts having thoughts of Chizuru. Is it a change of heart, perhaps? His grandma invites him to a vacation getaway. She gets him his own room, and look who's coming out of the shower.
What?
At this point, bruh, just dead already. It's fate at this point, dude. Chizuru runs to go confront both her and his grandma and says it's clearly a setup. They apologize for the mistake. They end up staying in the same room anyways. Kaguya suggests that he sleeps in the garage, but Chizuru insists that he sleeps here, which I'm not gonna lie, that's wholesome as hell, bro. Kaguya ponders on his thoughts about Chizuru and how great of a person she really is. He speaks to Chizuru about allowing him to rent her again if it's okay with her. She agrees. She said the purpose of a rent-a-girlfriend is looking out for her clients and supporting their growth. She encourages him to get a real girlfriend to satisfy his grandma's needs, but she told him she's gonna have to charge him more for the sake of her other clients. That's fair. He runs into his best friend. He tells him he has a spanking new girlfriend. He invites them two on a double date. His girlfriend bumps into Kazuya, and what do you know? They meet them at this mountain climbing place, and of course, this idiot is looking at cheeks. Ruka pulls Chizuru to the side and asks her this insane question.
Chizuru, are you a rental girlfriend?
Chizuru denies it. They get back. Chizuru tells Kazuya that she's suspecting that she's not the actual girlfriend. Ruka proceeds to ask again and says, kiss him if you are really his girlfriend. They go in for it. Just kidding, they don't.
You gotta be kidding me.
Ruka still didn't buy it. Chizuru leaves. Kazuya decides to hang back to make sure Ruka doesn't say shit about Chizuru being a rent-a-girlfriend. He tries tailing Ruka. She tells him she already knows Chizuru is a rent-a-girlfriend. Kazuya wanted to know how she knew. Kazuya has her promise to not tell anyone. She runs off, falls down the stairs, and he breaks her fall like the real hero he is. Next day, Kazuya goes to college and sees her in the halls. She's overzealous to speak to him. He sees his friend Hurry at a far distance. Kazuya suggests they both hide. He finds them, and I'm not gonna lie, this is awkward as hell.
She thanks him for the service. Awkward.
He goes back to his dorm to speak to Chizuru. Ruka followed and confesses to Kaguya, but she only agrees to not tell anyone about the fake relationship if they go out on a date. They go back and forth, calling Chizuru disgusting and being scandalous. Kazuya and Chizuru talk alone about the whole relationship thing. Kazuya refuses to date Ruka for Curry's sake. He plans on making him feel better by telling him that Chizuru is a rent-a-girlfriend. So he sneaks out the back door to avoid Ruka. She tackles him and begs him to date her.
She want me. She want me.
Like, damn, this chick is really crying. Chizuru pulls him to the side and suggests to date her anyway, but let it be a trial run type thing. He gets home thinking about all this crazy shit that happened today, and what do you know? He's thinking about cheeks. He gets back to school, sees Ruka, and pleads to not tell Curry that they are dating, and just avoid him for the time being. She temporarily agrees. She invites him to the movies this evening, and what do you know? Somebody's jelly. He gets home, he decides he wants to book a date with Chizuru, but she's not available. He's hoping to cover her up during the Christmas season. He randomly sees her running outside, and I mean, running towards another nigga.
No. Wait.
And yep, and the imaginations start again. He starts tailing behind him, questioning if that's really her boyfriend or not. This dude did this the entire day. He overheard the dude talking about Chizuru's measurements, and he is making his mission to stop this asshole. They are about to kiss under the mistletoe, and then Kazuya stops it. Chizuru said she wasn't going to kiss him. She's literally an actor, and that's her partner. She gives him a gift, which is pretty wholesome, I'm not gonna lie. And of course, this dude starts crying.
Oh shit, here we go again.
This nigga starts looking too much into the gift thing, where she only gave this dude a cheap phone case. She makes it clear it's policy and they gift their clients. He bumps into Puka. She insists they go on a date. She randomly blindfolds him, and voila, he's in her room. She starts stripping. This guy tries to escape. She was only taking off her socks to be comfortable, she claims. She proceeds to ask what is really going on between them. Kazuya denies it. He's only keeping up the act for his grandma. Ruka argues, you introduce your real girlfriend to her, everything will be all good. There's no need to rent Chizuru anymore. Which makes sense, I can't lie. Kazuya explains grandma has a great attachment to Chizuru, so it won't be that easy. She tries making moves on him, and also says this.
I'm ready to go all the way with you.
I don't like where this is going.
This nigga bails to the bathroom, tweaking out, and of course, this guy leaves his phone behind. Kazuya and Chizuru meet up with grandma. Of course, she's excited to see her, and of course, this chick pulled up.
Nice.
This is toxic as hell, bro. Why is she so messy? Bro, like, look at this shit.
I'm his girlfriend. We're friends, but I'm Kazuya's girlfriend.
Now, his grandma is pissed at him for quote-unquote cheating. Kazuya said Ruka is a pathological liar, and to not believe a word she says, Ruka confronts Chizuru regarding Kazuya and accuses her of having feelings for him. They go to the shrine. Chizuru and Kazuya make a plan to keep Ruka away from grandma, to keep her from telling the truth. She's kind of wrestling back and forth whether she should tell grandma the complete truth, and then out of nowhere, grandma just starts blazing the hell out of Chizuru. Kaguya thanks her for not telling his grandma the truth. Ruka still is adamant on continuing the relationship, even when the shit is cooked. Kaguya asks Chizuru to be Curry's rent-a-girlfriend, and I'm not gonna lie, this is W man's, yes sir. Obviously we see Curry, he kind of puts the 2 and 2 together. Obviously, they both hang out for the day. She thanks him for the service. Kazuya pops up, and he tells him the entire story, and bromance has begun, ladies and gentlemen. He apologized for not telling him the truth, which, again, W friend. Later on, he gets a mysterious message from Chizuru to come outside. He's expecting this, of course.
I'm sorry, but I just had to see you. I really need it tonight.
What do you mean by that?
But she tells him she needs a favor from him, and that he needs to go on a date with this shy rent-a-girlfriend. She needs a lot of help from her job since her clients don't like her very much, and he'd be the best fit. They go on a date, they go to the bowling alley, and 3 creepy guys try to get in her pants. Kazuya saves the day again. They go sit down, and guess who's there? Kazuya's freaking ex. She's asking him all of these questions, like why is he cheating on Chizuru, also begging for answers, which is weird. Kazuya says bye to Sumi at the end of the night. We turn to Kazuya's ex, and she finds out that Sumi was a rent-a-girlfriend. Chizuru goes to meet up with her next client, and look what the cat dragged in.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
They are both at the karaoke room. Tensions are pretty high, asking weird-ass questions about her and Kazuya. Where do they go? Where do they meet? Etc. Chizuru asks what her deal is. She responds to meet the real Chizuru. She's tired of people at school being fooled by this fake relationship. They have a deep conversation about Kazuya. Chizuru pleads to give Kaguya another chance and to put his feelings first. His ex responds with,
but those things are strictly between him and me.
After that, Kazuya thanks Chizuru. This guy finally confesses his feelings.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Well, of course he didn't, because he's a...
He definitely got Rent-A-Girlfriend at an 8 out of 10. I think it was pretty solid from beginning to end. There's a couple problems that I had, but other than that, it was pretty awesome. If you watch the video from beginning to end, you are truly a trooper, man. I really appreciate it. It helps me a lot. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe to your boy, Newsboy. I got another review on the way, maybe in a couple weeks. So yeah, turn on notifications for that. And as always, be great, be blessed, and most importantly, guys, be easy. Peace.